In truth, all of the corrections are not in action. Well, besides dissemination, which is an extension of my thought, but rather, as it says, everything is clarified by the thought. So more and more and more, we should be thinking about the general correction of the whole world and the correction that I can bring about through my participation. And when I think about the general correction, by this I awaken the general upper force, the Creator, so that he will influence this, and then it is also registered on my account that I caused that, I made it happen, not in order for me to have some personal benefit out of it, but because I need to be concerned, nevertheless, that it would be so. I have this commandment, mitzvah, I'm commanded to help with the correction of the world. And therefore, everything shall be clarified by the thought, and the end result is in the preliminary thoughts. And there is a reason why it says, love your friend as yourself. This speaks about the whole reality, about the whole world. This is what Abraham wanted to cause. He wanted to cause such a connection in Babylon. Well, the way it worked out for him, he went for a small group that was able to join him for the time being, so that he could continue with them. And today we're also in a small group from this entire Babylon, those who joined us. Well, thousands, but nevertheless, it is a small group. Let's hope that we will expand our boundaries and reach a state where we will explain to the whole humanity on what its good future depends, which is to see everyone connected, interconnected in ties of love, love yourself, love your friend as yourself, and inside of it we discover love the Lord your God, one inside of the other. As it says, one receives one. If we yearn, we're drawn to the love of people, from this for sure we discover inside of it the love of the Creator. This actually are what our thoughts should be, especially now. This period of time is the time of the slichot, forgiveness, meaning self-scrutiny. And we need to realize that just as we have processes and laws in spirituality in the upper world, here against that we have a projection from the root to the corporeal branch, and here we also have such relations between things. And therefore we have to, as much as possible, we have to try and see these connections between the month and the day of the Slichot and Rosh Hashanah, and how we should behave in this, not like religious people, but rather what the upper root is obligating us, that we have to keep this in the lower branch. So more and more and more, we should be thinking about why we haven't yet brought about the end of correction. What should we do in order for us to come closer to it? There is no extent to which a person sins. Rather, everything depends on how sensitive he is to it, how much he's scrutinizing it. We are all in a state where we are outside the whole of spirituality. That is, it's not that we are committing sins. We're not even aware that we're performing transgressions towards the Creator, that we are in our ego, and this ego is ruling us totally, and we agree with it in general, completely. That is, I'm not just in a transgression, I am the transgressor myself, and furthermore, I don't know, the greatest transgressor. and I don't even know it. And therefore, our work should constantly be in scrutinizing our situation. And the more we will think about it, the more how much we are in order to receive, how much we're the opposite of the Creator, how much we don't want to be corrected, how much we run away from it each and every moment. And of course, this is our nature, and the Creator made it so. However, to ask Him that He will take it out and bring us out of it, that is upon us. To discover that we are in it, in what He created, this is upon us. So there is a part of the Creator here. He created the evil, that's true, and He did it on purpose, so that out of this evil we can come out and feel the good, otherwise we wouldn't be able to feel it. But it is upon us to discover this situation as bad and to depict to ourselves in our relations what the good situation is, and to be drawn to it, to approach it somehow in some form. So, as much as we regret the past and the present, that we are not yet in corrections and we don't even understand what the corrections are precisely, and we are not even asking, then according to our distance and the extent of our sorrow, so we will be able to approach the Creator and to demand from Him, to truly demand the corrections, that He will do them upon us, and He will pull us to more advanced states. We need to also understand that in our correction, that the world depends on our correction, and we have to not only pull ourselves to correction, but also carry and pull the whole world behind us. And this is the obligation of each and every one who feels himself that he has reached a certain treatment from above, so that treatment that he is hearing that about, that he is expecting from the Creator, can come from the Creator only on the condition that he is tying behind him the entire chain that will also follow him to correction. Only to that extent, only with this inclination to carry behind him the entire world, can a person turn to the Creator and truly get help. Because the Creator doesn't think about the individual person, he's thinking about the end of the chain. Because the end result of the Creator, who created the very last person there who needs to reach correction somewhere out there, at the end of the chain of the entire humanity, that is in the preliminary thought. Therefore, if we connect in such a way from the beginning of the chain till the end of the chain, and when we want to bring everyone to adhesion with the Creator, then our request is correct, our prayer is correct, and this way we will advance.